Feeling like a boy? I'm gonna talk about the moment that will turn every boy into a man. The moment is the second you realize you only have yourself in your life that is rooting for you at its fullest. What I meant by that, so many people would be rooting for you if you are the underdog, okay, but if you become successful, nobody will root for you. And even at the underdog stage, they will root for you like from afar. They can't communicate from here, okay. They don't have any incentive to help you or this and that. Your father might help you, but we all know that how that ends. He might be a, I don't know who your father is, but he might be a good guy, he might help you, but in the most scenarios he will think like you are just a loser that doesn't know anything. And why? Because you might doesn't know anything, but that the other reason could be okay. I'm not talking 100%, that would be an anomaly case, okay. So don't think that everything is like that, but the other reason could be you are just different from your father and he has a different perspective, you have a different perspective, because life is different for everybody, okay. The moment you get the self realization that you are the only one and you have to make it work, that's the real thing. When you are gonna get that, now that is the hard part. You could get that, think about it like this, you could get that feeling at the moment when you are making a bill and you can't make the bill, or you are doing something and that just strikes you in your heart, okay. The hard thing could be you are going on a trip and your father declined and you can't go on the trip and your friends are going on the trip. At that moment you will realize you have to make it work, not in the sense you have to make this trip work, but in life that only you have to make it work, nobody's going to help you. And I got that realization very earlier, but that really helps you improve, because when you wake up in the morning you don't think like this person will help me, that person will help me, nobody is going to help you. Think in that perspective, okay. If somebody helps you, good, that is the plus point advantage. But think about it, if you go with this mindset that nobody is gonna help me, you will achieve so much, because you won't be looking for somebody to help you, okay. Do you understand that? If you expect somebody to help you, you will sit there and think he is gonna help me, and when he doesn't help you, you will think he's a bad person, this and that. Everybody has their own life, brother. Everybody has their own life. Why would somebody help you? What if there is not a clear incentive? He or she won't help you. And if somebody is doing that, you don't know their incentive, because in my life I haven't met one person that does that, okay. I haven't met one person, okay. Even your good influencers, they are doing everything for something. Even Mr. Beast that builds the 100 wells in Africa, he's doing it for the views, he's doing it for the good name, he's doing it for the controversy, just the controversy that happened, that he treats people this way, that he treats people that way. He's trying to make a good name of himself. Everybody does everything with a clear intention, okay. You just need to realize what the clear intention is when somebody is helping you, okay. If the intention is good, not that is a win-win for both of you. And let me tell you one thing, there is no win-win. That is a manipulating term. There will be never a win-win. You know why? Somebody would have 51% and one person would have 49%. It will never be a win-win. And where I learned that, I learned it from Dan Penna, the Trillion Dollar Man. Okay, there will never be a win-win. It is either 51% or 49%. It could be too less or that, but you need to give a false perspective to sell somebody. You see on these sales pages, they say, buy our product, it will be a win-win for both of us. They are giving you a false perspective. And you know the crazy part, when you believe that it would be a win-win, the second thing that happens is when you purchase that, you get a thing that is a normal thing, and you will think, oh, that really changes my life. You are trying to convince your own mind to think that it is worth it. It is so powerful, the manipulation of this, the win-win situation, but it is never a win and win, okay. Realize that. taking self accountability will get you far, but the moment that you realize you have nobody, you will take self accountability. Okay, you will take self accountability the moment you realize you nobody is gonna save you. Yeah. Okay, suppose you wanna buy a Lambo. In your childhood, you might think your father might help some money, but he's not gonna help you until he is a very rich politician or a very rich businessman. Okay, he's not gonna help you, and even if he is that type of person, the chances of him buying you a Lambo is this. You know why? Because most people think if he's a cool father, that could be an anomaly. I'm not talking about anomalies, I'm talking about normal people. If he's a rich person, he might have the ability or the thing. There are two types of rich person, okay? The stingy one, the overspender one. Okay, if he's an overspender, he might get you that. If he's not, he won't get you anything. That is the moment. Not gonna extend that video too long. That is the moment. The moment you realize nobody's gonna coming for you and you have to do it. That is that. And if you don't get the light bulb thing, let me tell you the light bulb thing. When you see a video and you get, oh, the thing like that, if you didn't get it from this video, watch it again, because it is too deep. It is too deep. It is not surface level. It is too deep. Get it done and you will become 100x better in matter of 1 or 2 years, because you realize you have to do everything. So you start doing everything on your own and doesn't wait for anybody. Just do that and the future is bright.